Specific fitness over 40 tips that really work. Hey everyone, Sensei Sarah here with a new Fitness Over 40 Incredible Insights episode for every personal trainer who wants to hit the easy button to amazing results and deliver a world-class PT service without having to waste even 1 second. So here's the inside track. Incredible insight number 1. What else is my client having to deal with? Okay, so personal trainers are really great at backwards planning. And what I mean by that is knowing the end result and then working backwards so that each session builds towards that end goal. But sometimes we can forget that fitness isn't just what's going on in our clients' lives. And when we get too focused on what training our clients need to be doing to achieve their goals, we can lose sight of the amount of additional pressure or stress that it places on their lives. And people in their 40s and 50s are the busiest, they're in the most stressful period of their lives. And as trainers, if we want to be delivering a world-class service to these people, we need to consider what else our clients are dealing with in their lives so we can avoid adding more stress and creating more problems. So, insight number 2, how can I simplify things? So, clients in their 40s do not have the time or the brain space for additional stuff. Most of them just have just about enough energy to get through the day. And while they might logically understand why they're having to do all the additional stuff, like technique practice and things like that, what they really want to do is cut the crap and just get on with the training. So when you can find ways of simplifying your training sessions, you'll be removing the "this feels too hard or complicated" barrier, which will help your clients feel like they can achieve more, which obviously is great. So incredible insight number 3 is, what's one thing I can do to make life easier for my client? So when you're super busy, like you feel like everyone is relying on you at home, at work, in your relationships, you're exhausted, but you just can't stop. Everything feels like hard work. So one client of mine the other day, he's in his 60s, he said the older you get, the more complicated life seems to get. So if there's one thing that you can do for your clients who are in their 40s and 50s, especially, it's to relieve this problem, is to make your training sessions fun. Now, I don't mean that you have to be funny, just introduce an element of play. So, imagine that your client is a 5-year-old child. How can you engage that child in the content of your session? And use that playfulness where it's appropriate, and you'll help your clients to forget their busy and stressful lives for a minute and find more joy. And creating joy will help reduce their stress levels, and in doing that, you'll help them achieve better results than they thought possible. So when it comes down to it, delivering a world-class service for clients in their 40s and 50s has very little to do with the exercise you're suggesting and everything to do with their stress levels. So make life easier for them. You don't have to be in your 40s or 50s to help them either. Just be really clear and concise in what you're asking them to do. Even down to the language you use. Like, a client in their 40s and 50s is not likely to even pay a trainer who says, "I help people get fit and healthy," because it's not clear how that trainer would be able to help that person. But a trainer who says something like, "I help busy moms to get in the best shape of their lives in as little as 15 minutes a day," would have busy moms in their 40s and 50s lining up to become clients, because they can decide very quickly if that trainer can help them or not. This really is the easy button to amazing results without having to waste even 1 second. So, if you're one of those personal trainers who wants to take this to the next level, but you can't explain what you do as a PT as clearly as that, I'd like to invite you to check out my perfect PT business training at kickasspt.com/success. It makes it easy for you to hit the easy button to amazing results without having to waste even 1 second. So I'm Sensei Sarah. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again in the next episode.